Good morning, this is Okolo,
This is Patricia Sunshine.
and today we're just going to do some light stretching. This type of stretching is called isometric stretching. It both strengthens and makes flexible your muscles. So hopefully we'll be able to stay within the screen and you'll be able to see us. But just first to just show you the concept, we're just going to sit down with our legs out in front of us, and I will tell you that as I think I've mentioned before, I'm in the process of getting back into shape, so my level of flexibility is not what it should be or was. So as you're here, just slowly straighten your back, shoulders back, slowly reach for your toes. Now, don't go to the point of pain. Before the point of pain, push your legs down into the ground, tightening all the muscles underneath your knee, underneath your, tightening your hamstring, your calf muscles, pulling your toes back, everything. As you're pushing down and squeezing your quads, everything. Every single muscle in your leg and your butt. As you're doing that, breathe in through your nose, deep breath. Out through your mouth. Keep your back straight so when you breathe, your stomach goes out when you breathe in. Just relax for a second. We're going to do that for a count of 20. Breathe heavily. Squeeze legs into the ground. Okay, now just relax and just see if you can go any further. So I gained about 2 to 3 inches. Now do it again. Squeeze. Now just relax. See if you can go any further.
Wow.
And one more time. We'll do it 3 times. You might notice that one of your legs is tighter than the other. My left leg is much tighter than my right leg. And reach. So I was able to touch my toes. So that's progress. So that's the concept of it. We'll go over different stretches at different times. But the key to this is you don't want to be hunched over. You don't want to be going beyond the point of pain. It's just to that point where you feel it's getting tight. That's where you stop. That's when you squeeze. Okay? So that's the stretching side of it. It's also strengthening it. But to really strengthen the muscles, instead of pushing down, now you hold your muscles in place and you push up. So try to lift your knees now off the ground, but put your hands just above your knees to keep them.
And what does this do?
This strengthens the muscles. The first one really is what loosens the muscles, and then if you go in the opposite direction, that's what strengthens the muscles.
Okay. Thank
Any
you.
questions or anything you want to add? Or another exercise you'd like to do?
Let's see how far we are without straddle
Oh,
before
okay.
stretching.
Okay. So let's see. Let's
Or
face
open
together.
straddle
So
or-
we're going to show you couple stretching. okay? Now, when I first learned this many years ago, the method of stretching I was taught was pull, 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 pull as hard as you can. That's not really what we want to do here. So what we're going to do is we're going to face each other. We don't actually need to push our legs, but we can now hold each other's hands and just pull each other so we see how far we can go, and then stop to just before pain, and then squeeze, legs down for a count of 20. 5, 6, 7. Now after 20, just see, maybe pull your partner first, just gently until she says go, stop. And then
So how do I'm not sure how to tighten my muscles. Or am I just pushing them into the ground?
yes, you're pushing your knees into the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So just feel my leg. Out.
Well, let me move it.
So you see how that's loose, and that's tight.
Tight, okay.
So you're pushing your knees in, but at the same time you're tightening all the muscle. In fact, you can really focus on tightening every single muscle in your body. So go back as far as you can again.
Go back.
So back straight, and then down. Maybe your goal is to get to the point where you can kiss each other. So squeeze and breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. You should feel the muscles underneath you starting to slightly strain, slightly tighten, but you don't want to go beyond the point of pain. And then relax. After I do a straddle or a split, I always go into what's called a butterfly, I guess. The goal with the butterfly is to get your knees to the ground and your nose or chin to your toes. So that's the goal. And what you want to do here is, if you can, put your hands on your feet and put your elbows between your knees if you're that flexible. And then as you're trying to push your knees up, you're pushing down. So it's not just pushing down, you're pushing your leg up this way, but you're keeping it from going up with your hand or your elbow. So with your hand, you would go like this, and you also all of a sudden feel all the muscles through here starting to tighten up. And breathe, don't forget to breathe. Try to keep your back straight.
I have a cramp in my stomach.
Oh. Oh, and if you ever get uncomfortable, go ahead and get out of it.
Wait.
Stretch yourself out.
Okay.
That's the other thing. Listen to your body. So if you get a pain, a cramp, a tightness somewhere, you can just go ahead and immediately. So to work out a cramp in your stomach, this might help. Just. Is that helping, or is that not quite the right place?
Yeah.
So in this, knees and hands on the ground, goal, well, the real goal is to touch your feet to your head. But for now, just look up at the sky. And squeeze all the muscles in your neck, spine, stomach, chest, hands.
Okay,
Okay. So the last thing we're gonna do is to end the little Qigong. This is a form of standing meditation. It starts to circulate and build what's called Qi. Qi is, if you're not aware, is what you might call, best way to describe it is it's subtle energy. It's energy that is real but can't really be, or at least by regular means, can't easily be detected. But when you start to build up Qi, you can start to feel it literally in your body. Literally feel it flowing, feel it growing. You'll start to feel like a warmth inside of you. So what you want to do is get your feet wider than shoulder width, pelvis under, shoulders back, hands just sort of relaxed, and then get as low as you can go. Try to keep your toes forward. And then breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Pick a spot on the ground and stare at it. When you lose the gaze of that thing, bring it back to it. Stay as long as you can. You'll start to feel your legs burn. Get a little lower if you can. If you need to get out of it, go ahead and stretch. Go ahead and just kick your legs out. Get right back into it. Feet more than shoulder width, pelvis under, back straight, shoulders back. So that's the stance. First, build up to 5 minutes. The goal ultimately is to be able to sit through a TV show for about 30 minutes the whole time in this stance. This is one of the things that Bruce Lee used to do. So now instead of sitting on your couch watching TV, get up, do your Qigong. Still breathing in through your nose. Belly goes out through your mouth. This is Okolo.
This is Patricia Sunshine
Elite Couples.
for life.
Have a great day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share.